From crazy live streams to leaks that are just super sus, these are 15 rappers who got too freaky on camera. Before his billion-dollar deals and presidential runs, Kanye West nearly destroyed his career when an intimate recording from his pre-fame days reportedly reached the marketplace in 2012. According to multiple sources, the footage was filmed around 2002 and featured a 25-year-old pre-dropout Kanye engaging with an 18-year-old woman who strongly resembled his then-ex Sumeke Rainey, whom he had referenced in early tracks like Never Let Me Down. The 20-minute recording allegedly showed West setting up the camera himself in a hotel room before activities turned practically pornographic. Then he said, "My name is Kanye West, and this is for nobody's eyes but mine." This later became evidence of intentional privacy when lawyers got involved. When a sex tape broker offered $1 million for distribution rights, West's legal team launched an aggressive suppression campaign, threatening to sue anyone attempting to distribute or profit from the footage. An unnamed Kardashian insider said that Kanye was freaking out about the potential release, particularly given his new relationship with Kim Kardashian. While many celebrities would deny their freakiness, Kanye confirmed it and clarified that it was recorded with consent. Luckily, the full video never leaked. For Tyga, though, it was way different. The Rack City hitmaker found himself at the center of a crazy scandal in July 2015 when Sue's messages and photos he shared with transgender adult film star Mia Isabella leaked online. The whole thing was from a 2011 relationship, and it had compromising selfies, lingerie teases from Isabella, and voice notes where she said things like, "Come handle this, daddy." Crazy fact, the leak came when Tyga was dating 17-year-old Kylie Jenner. Isabella made it even worse, saying that Tyga had hit her up the night before. Less than 12 hours after the leak, Tyga lost a $5 million endorsement deal. Jenner unfollowed him on Instagram, and in a matter of days, he was phoning his lawyers. Despite his threats, no lawsuit was filed, and the whole thing gradually faded off. Luckily, he and Kylie got back together, but it came nearly 2 years later. In the case of Usher, though, it became an XXX file. In December 2010, R&B rap crossover King Usher got his Atlanta home hit by burglars who took 2 laptops, 2 video cameras, and $1 million in jewelry. The real issue wasn't the $1 million, it was that one of his laptops had tapes of his intimate moments with his then-wife, Tamika Raymond. The stolen clip lasted 30 minutes, and it had everything from the couple foreplaying to more explicit activities. As a sick add-on, there were Usher's falsetto whispers. Things got crazy when news came that some brokers were shopping the footage on the black market for $500,000, releasing teaser images with Usher's tattooed torso. The whole thing made matters worse for Usher and Tamika as they were in a child custody battle at the time. Usher's team eventually traced the thieves and recovered the devices, though they didn't get the clip. So, yeah, Usher's porno is still out there, probably with hundreds of copies. If you think Usher's clip was super freaky, rapper Nelly would literally freak you out. Nelly, the St. Louis hitmaker, turned his Hot in Here anthem into horror when he accidentally posted a 15-second Instagram story in July 2022. Fresh off his Essence Festival performance, Nelly mistakenly shared a clip of himself receiving oral sex from a woman in his luxury hotel suite. For a proper picture, get this. He was reclined on a couch, eyes closed, while his jewelry flashed in the low light as his moans played for his millions of followers. Nelly tweeted that the clip was some tech glitch after it had gone viral. He would have had a really clean image since Nellyville, but suddenly memes got him like, "Nelly really said it's getting hot in here," becoming the joke of the week. Apple Music had to pause their promotional campaign featuring him while he weathered the case. In a turn-off event, though, the scandal followed him to his Wat Da Hook Gone Bay tour, where audiences couldn't resist asking him to show them his privates again. Speaking of privacy violations, while Nelly's mishap was his own doing, someone else fell in the hands of crazy hackers. Isaiah Rashad faced some mad glitch when a hacker leaked multiple videos of him getting nasty facials with men in February 2022. The clip, totaling over 10 minutes, showed him engaging in sexual acts with multiple male partners in what appeared to be hotel room, with his distinctive tattoos visible and voice audible saying, "Yeah, like that." There was no question of who it was. The clip was released during his tour, with trolls dubbing him the new Frank Ocean, while others asked if the exposure was revenge porn. On the other hand, his label mate SSA tweeted, "We love you, period." Rashad went silent for a while and then addressed it in May on Joe Budden's podcast, saying he messed up and was gender fluid. He added that because of the whole thing, he once considered suicide. Meanwhile, the hacker was never found. While Rashad's leak was a malicious attack, some leaks create some real sick empires. Ray J mistakenly launched an empire when clips from his 2004 Mexican vacation with then-girlfriend Kim Kardashian hit the internet in 2007, tagged as Kim Kardashian, a superstar. The tape's journey from their memory to the whole social media remains a question. Though Ray J later claimed on The Breakfast Club that he put her on, the very first theory about a $1.5 million sale of the tapes by a former friend sounds more interesting. Whatever the truth, the numbers speak volumes. 12 million copies sold, grossing an estimated $100 million, with Ray J reportedly continuing to earn royalties years later. Kardashian initially sued for $40 million, a battle she lost but parlayed into her keeping up with the Kardashians. Meanwhile, Ray J's career pivoted toward reality television, forever linking his name to what became perhaps the most profitable accident in TV history. What began as a vacation memento morphed into the foundation of America's most successful reality dynasty, raising uncomfortable questions about privacy, consent, and the blurry ethics of celebrity in the digital age. The Kardashian-Ray J tape didn't just expose private moments, it created a blueprint that another reality star would follow. Mimi Faust Love and hip-hop star Mimi Faust shattered reality TV when her 40-minute sex tape with producer Nico London leaked in April 2014. The video, released as Mimi and Nico Scandalous, was everything but normal. Besides the whole crazy sex, there was the shower rod scene, the one scene that got everyone so riled up they wanted to try it. In fact, only days after the leak, hardware stores across America reported shortages of showers because viewers wanted to recreate. Talk about #ShowerRodSex. Now the whole thing was filmed in their Atlanta bedroom, and there were a lot of scenes that were just beyond any sex style you've seen. While she initially said hackers had stolen the footage from her phone, the fact that it was posted in 4K was really off. The case was just another drama for Love and Hip Hop episodes, especially when K. Michelle roasted her by saying she was riding Nico's meat like it was her last meal. Considering the tape sold over 300,000 copies through Vivid Entertainment, hitting more than $300,000, I feel like it was just another moneymaker. Faust eventually turned it all into her sex toy brand, so yeah, it was a moneymaker. On one hand, you might praise her for being a sex-positive businesswoman. On the other hand, she's just a super erotic TV star. While stars like Faust embraced their kinky sides, others fought tooth and nail to prevent leaks from destroying their careers. Iggy Azalea, the case of Australian rapper Iggy Azalea, is actually ballot crazy, and here's why. Azalea found herself in a big fix when hackers threatened to release sex tapes from a previous relationship with another Houston rapper. The recording showed a then 22-year-old Iggy in a Miami hotel room in some real wild positions, with Hefe later confirming that they did unspeakable things. In a TMZ interview, Hefe even called her a freak. At the time of the leak, Iggy was riding high on her breakthrough hit Fancy when porn mogul Steve Hirsch reportedly offered $250,000 for distribution rights. Besides denying the rights to it, Iggy even went on to say she wasn't the one in the tapes. She got lucky though, because the FBI did catch the hackers and had them surrender the tapes. From Down Under to a bathtub downpour, some leaks are remembered more for how awkward they were than for how erotic they got. This is the case of Benzino. Benzino, the former co-owner of The Source magazine, has a real nasty side of his own, and believe me when I say it could be the worst on our list. Back in 2010, his super steamy bathtub tapes leaked, and boy oh boy, it was crazy. In the 12-minute clip, he was submerged to his waist in sudsy waters with some random woman, and they got into a load of intimate moves, including a reverse position that caused water even on the camera. Oh, and there was that splashy finale. Before YouTube could remove the clip, the video had gotten over 2 million views and spawned countless Xenosplash memes across social media. Benzino was furious, reportedly taking to his mixtape Streets Is Watchin' to claim the footage was revenge porn from a scorned ex, and filed a police report that went nowhere. The bathtub sex tape later came up in Benzino's feud with Wack 100, who used it to fuel rumors about additional, even more explicit clips. While his tapes only created memes, another leak showed the disturbing side of a rapper. R. Kelly watched his empire fall when a devastating videotape popped up in 2002. Allegedly, he was engaging with and peeing on an underage girl. Bootlegged and sold underground as R. Kelly XXX, it had what feds called depraved acts, with the minor dressed in schoolgirl attire while Kelly directed like a twisted choreographer. It's just like Diddy's case, only this time it's less oily and more underaged. The legal hammer fell, pinning him with 21 counts of child pornography in February 2002, carrying a 15-year sentence. Right after this came a 6-year legal battle, resulting in a 2008 acquittal that got hung up on the victim's refusal to testify and claims of mistaken identity. Despite the victory, the tape was just pure wilding, with Kelly commanding her to learn how to please him. His 2021 case on racketeering and sex trafficking charges adds to the whole mix. While Kelly's clip showed his criminal behavior, other artists faced privacy violations that tested them. Eve, Philadelphia's first lady of Rough Riders, Eve Jahan, faced her own nightmare when tapes of her intimacy with producer Stevie J leaked in 2005. The 25-minute clip was filmed in 1999 during her early Rough Riders days. In it, she was in a New York City loft, playing R&B while goofing around Stevie. When the clip began circulating on bootleg sites, she immediately called the feds to help stop the distribution. Years later, during Stevie's Love and Hip Hop stint in 2012, Stevie J denied the whole thing for the leak, saying it was all old news. To her credit, Eve weathered the case and channeled it into her Lip Lock album. Just like Mimi Faust, she flipped it for a sexy moneymaker. From accidental leaks to deliberate recordings. Sometimes the camera captures activities that cross from scandalous to potentially criminal. Foxy Brown weathered a controversy in 2009 when a blurry screenshot surfaced online, allegedly from a sex tape featuring her and fellow rapper Mano. The grainy image showed a woman resembling Foxy with her signature dread-wrapped hairstyle and distinctive silhouette, engaging in an intimate act with Mino in what appeared to be a steamy bathroom. Industry gossip claimed a complete 15-minute video existed, documenting a post-club encounter that got into the shower. The rumors were fueled by the duo's recent collaboration on the track If You Want Me, which had already sparked speculation about their relationship. Around that time, Foxy was battling a crazy load of legal cases, including assault charges and a probation violation. Foxy later addressed the case during a heated Hot 97 interview where she dismissed it as Photoshop BS and threatened to sue against those spreading the image. Meanwhile, Mano remained somewhat silent, even avoiding questions during promotional appearances for his album. Though no complete video ever came up and no charges were filed, the shadow of the alleged footage continued to follow her, informing the defiant tone of her Black Roses comeback project. Even the most controlled artists have skeletons in their digital closets, as one of rap's biggest innovators discovered. Designer trap artist Designer shocked passengers on a 2023 commercial flight when he experienced what his team later dubbed a mental health episode. To put it more frankly, he masturbated on the flight and had other passengers watch him while he did it. The disturbing incident began mid-flight when Designer began making increasingly erratic statements before standing up and exposing himself. Flight attendants attempted to intervene as he announced he was brick hard and touched himself despite their efforts to restrain him. Once the plane landed, FBI agents immediately took him into custody for indecent exposure on a commercial flight, something of a federal offense. Following a psychiatric evaluation and legal processing, Designer eventually addressed the incident during an appearance on No Jumper with Adam 22. Looking visibly humbled, he admitted that he wasn't in the perfect state of mind and was uncontrollable at the time. To be honest, I actually don't buy it. Like, come on, you'd have to be freaking high or actually mentally sick to masturbate in public. If you liked this video, hit the subscribe button and check out our other videos. We'll see y'all later.